Today we're going to take you through the Home Connections Space and Routine Management app. This was co-created with the East London Housing Partnership. Its main aim is to help tenants to better manage their space and routines while they are overcrowded. The first scenario we are going to look at is of a family of 6 people. Today you can see mum and 4 children because dad is out at work. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, all the children are queuing and waiting for the bathroom. Mum is pulling her hair out because although this is a nation that loves a queue, she needs to get them out the door to school. Anyone with children will be familiar with this type of morning madness. What can we do to better manage the space? Let's take the small girl in the front of the picture. For example, she can go into the kitchen where she can wash and also brush her teeth. While she is doing that, we can pull out the table and the 2 other kids can sit and have their breakfast. Mum is happy because there is progress and better still, no queues. Now let's look at the situation after school. The kids are all back and it's 4 p.m. Everyone is unhappy about the lack of space and all the children want to do different things. One child wants to play music and the other wants something to eat. One of the girls wants to game on her computer and the older one wants to study. So what can we do about this? There are a range of low-cost improvements that have been introduced in the top left bedroom. Bunk beds, more storage, and all the stuff's been packed away to allow the child to work more effectively on their computer. In the top right-hand room, the girl wants to do her homework and she can use a fold-down shelf, and this really improves her concentration and ability to study. And now we move down to the living room. Here we have introduced a simple curtain or partition so the girl can have some snacks and the boy can play his music or watch TV. And now mum is happy because everyone is doing their own thing and she can get on as well. Okay, so now it's 10 p.m. and we're at the end of the day and the pressure is really building. All the children in the top right hand room are overcrowded. They are complaining there is no space. The older girl wants to have her own bed. The little boy thinks his bed is too small. Mum and dad are also unhappy about the impact all of this is having on their relationship. So what are our options? Well, we can reorganise and reconfigure the household. In this scenario, we use the partition we have in the front room to allow mum and dad to move into the living room. They can use a pull-out bed to provide more room for the kids elsewhere. In the top left-hand room, we install a bunk bed for 2 children with a pull-out guest bed for another child. This slides out at night and the girl can sleep in there, and we pop the bed back in again in the morning to save space. Now in the top right, the teenage girl has her own room and privacy, which she really wants and needs at this stage in her life. In the main model there are some other controls that we want to introduce you to, starting with the drop-down menu. We have modelled a 1, 2 and 3 bedroom property, so use whichever is the most appropriate when you go out to visit a family. You can use the drop-down menu to select the bedroom and also select the view you want. In this drop-down menu we have a plan view and individual room view. Today we are going to look at a 2-bedroom property. For example, when you choose living room, you see the scene in 3D and change the room accordingly, using the before and after button at the bottom centre to see the existing and the proposed layout. We hope you found the overview of the app useful. Now and in the future you can develop your own stories and ideas and share them with your colleagues. Thanks for watching.